The Mode 9 of Ceragem Master V3 is the body line mode. It promotes a well-balanced body. Culture affects body image and body size perceptions from an early age. In many African and Arabic countries, overweight has been associated with richness, health, strength, and fertility. In China and South Korea, many women seem to believe that men find super skinny women like fashion models especially attractive. Lots of girls barely eat things to lose weight and be in shape. In some countries, a fat belly is a symbol of wealth and prosperity. Mostly, waistline is affected when economy improves. There are two kinds of body fats in the abdomen. The outside fat that you can pinch is the subcutaneous fat. The inner fat around the internal organs is the visceral fat. It is wrapped around major organs like the liver, pancreas and your kidney. Subcutaneous is the less threatening fat. Visceral fat is considered as the dangerous fat. Why visceral fat is dangerous? You may have a pretty flat tummy and still have visceral fat. It is called TOFI, or thin outside fat inside. Thin people can be at greater risk because they believe they are fit, and there is no other visible way to know if they have visceral fat. Visceral fat produces chemical that is harmful to our body. Visceral fat secretes large amounts of toxic substances that increases blood pressure by tightening blood vessels. Visceral fat is sometimes referred to as active fat, because this type of fat plays a distinctive and potentially dangerous role affecting how our hormones function. Having a high amount of visceral fat is known to be associated with insulin resistance, which can lead to glucose intolerance and type 2 diabetes. Visceral fat produces proteins and hormones which increases inflammation, which is the root of most diseases. Causes of visceral fat. Sugary foods and beverages. Inactivity. Consuming a large amount of food and not using it for physical activity causes abdominal obesity. Duke University Medical Center researchers have demonstrated that physical inactivity leads to a significant increase in potentially dangerous visceral fat. Stress and cortisol. Stress can play a role in the degree of visceral fat. Cortisol is the stress hormone which takes fat from healthier areas like your butt and hips and moves it to your abdomen where there are more cortisol receptors. Throughout this process, your once healthy peripheral fat is turned into unhealthy visceral fat. Lack of sleep. Trans fat. Diet. The visceral fat health risks are stroke, heart failure, asthma, dementia, diabetes, liver disease, cancer. Most of us know that having a large belly is dangerous, so we exercise, but most of us gave up easily because it is very difficult to maintain a trimmed waistline. But the dangers of storing excess visceral fat can be extreme and immediate, so it is essential to make diet and lifestyle changes as soon as possible, as losing weight can help a person reduce their levels of visceral fat. Losing weight should not be done solely for vanity purposes, but for health and the prevention of diseases. How Mode 9 of Ceragem Master V3 can help. Mode 9 removes toxins and wastes. To obtain a well-balanced body, not only what we put inside is important, but we also need to dispose of the garbage inside our body regularly. Mode 9 increases the amount of energy consumed by the body and helps to burn fats. Sympathetic nervous system activation commonly occurs when visceral fat accumulation is present. The Mode 9 pattern. Mode 9 massage pattern focuses on calming the overactive sympathetic nervous area to control high blood pressure, heart rate and prevent cardiovascular disease. Sympathetic versus parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system, or SNS, is the gas pedal that accelerates energy in your body. The SNS typically increase heart rate and blood pressure to pump more blood to deal with stress, and dilates pupils to see more, bronchi to inhale more oxygen, and peripheral blood vessels to bring more blood to the muscles. The parasympathetic nervous system, or PSNS, is the brake pedal that slows it all down and balances it all out. If the sympathetic system, like the accelerator of a car, becomes overreactive, it may damage the other component of the autonomic nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. Ceragem Mode 9 calms and relaxes the body to control the release of cortisol hormone responsible for visceral fat accumulation. Mode 9 is highly recommended for individuals with obesity, fatty liver, diabetes, cardiovascular disease. What is obesity in Oriental medicine? In Oriental medicine, excessive weight gain is mostly due to the accumulation of phlegm and dampness in the body due to dysfunction and imbalances of the spleen, kidney, and liver stagnation. Mode 9 focuses on the acupoints and meridian pathways that are associated with the organs responsible for fat accumulation and weight gain, connected spine areas and internal organs. T10, T11, L2, L3, S1, S2. Spleen, kidneys, liver and small intestine. Spleen. Overconsumption of heavy, greasy, and spicy foods or alcohol causes heat to accumulate in the stomach. The heat digests food faster and causes you to eat more. However, at the same time the spleen is overloaded and unable to function properly. As a result, excess metabolic products turn into dampness and phlegm which take up the extra weight on your body. Kidneys. The kidney is an especially important organ in Oriental medicine. Not only does it flush out the unwanted toxins from our body, but is believed to support the body's reproductive system as well as regulate the circulation of fluids in the body. Kidney yang deficiency. The kidney is the fundamental root of all yin and yang. Yang is the warmth and the energy that keep the metabolism active. When kidney yang is deficient, fluids are not metabolized efficiently and fluid retention may occur. Body metabolism slows down and makes it difficult to lose weight. Liver. Liver qi stagnation. For those who are under emotional stress, the liver fails to regulate qi, energy, flow. When this smooth flow of qi is obstructed, blood flow is affected too. This sluggish flow of qi can block organ meridians, block blood flow and impede damp clearance which results in weight gain. Small intestine. Gut bacteria in the intestine help regulate metabolism, nutrient absorption, and weight management. Consumption of high sugar, low fiber, processed way of eating invites the wrong gut bacteria and starves the most beneficial bacteria. It has been observed that obese people have lower beneficial gut bacteria. According to study, far infrared heat exposure stimulated growth of the gut beneficial bacteria. Acupressure and Moxibustion improve metabolism by removing stagnation in your blood. Moxibustion and far infrared heat expel phlegm and dampness in your body that causes obesity. Do you know that visceral fat is easier to lose than subcutaneous fat? Ceragem Mode 9 together with focused treatment of the 9-ball projector on top of the abdomen will make you lose your visceral fat faster. Apply little pressure on the special energy meridian points on the body which expel excess heat and moisture, giving an improved circulation to lose weight. It also strengthens the digestive system that will help you control your appetite. Our abdomen has many pressure points that can activate a more rapid energy flow, thus making it easier to lose weight. Apply the 9-ball projector to this area. Repeat daily. Being overweight is a symptom of having an acidic, inflamed, and toxic body. Ceragem's far infrared heat is excellent for detoxification and helps lymphatic cleansing. Detoxifying by using Ceragem far infrared will not only help you remove toxins and reduce the inflammation in your body, it will stimulate increased burning of calories, thus reducing the risk of chronic diseases. How does fat go away? Fat loss happens when your body senses an energy shortage between the calories going in versus calories going out. When your body is in this state of caloric deficit, it uses your fat stores for energy in a complex chemical process that eventually leads you to excrete most of the excess fat via your lungs. The process of fat excretion. Your body stores fat in adipocytes, or fat cells, in a form known as triglycerides. This form can't be used directly for energy. When your body senses a calorie deficit, it breaks them down into glycerol and fatty acids that get released into the bloodstream. As a result, the fat cells shrink but never disappear. The glycerol and fatty acids are then used to create fuel for energy, to support basic body functions, chores and exercise. Fat consists of three elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. When the triglycerides break down, it unlocks the carbon stored in the fat cells in a process that results in the creation of carbon dioxide and water. The chemical reaction creates heat as a byproduct, but that isn't how the fat leaves your body. The fat excretes about 85% carbon dioxide through the lungs and 15% water through your urine, feces, sweat, and tears. Balancing movement and calorie intake. Exercise helps you lose fat more quickly because it increases your need for fuel and creates a larger calorie deficit. When you consume more calories than you use, however, your body goes back to filling up the deflated fat cells, and you gain weight. Far infrared heat. How use of Ceragem can consume calories. There is evidence that exposure to far infrared heat, because of their ability to penetrate the skin more deeply, increase metabolic rate, and can help the body burn off anywhere from 200 to 600 calories in a half-hour session, depends on every individual. For someone with a chronic condition, chronic pain, mobility problems, or struggling with something that's preventing them from getting in a workout, a heat therapy like Ceragem Master V3 may be their answer. The body responds just like it would if you were doing moderate exercise. Done carefully and regularly, it won't help you gain muscle, however it can help increase the calories you're burning. Amazingly, in recent years it was noticed that far infrared is capable of stimulating weight loss by improving the body's basic metabolism. When the body is exposed to far infrared energy, metabolic waste and toxins are more efficiently cleaned at the cellular level. When your body disposes of the toxins, you experience fewer cravings for sugars and fats that unhealthy cells cry out for. When far infrared rays penetrate the body, it produces heat energy. That energy stimulates cells to function more rapidly and efficiently. This, in turn, boosts your cardiovascular and lymphatic systems, increases blood flow to all parts of your body, and burns an incredible number of calories. It is a systemic change that leads to far more successful weight management results than those that could be achieved through dieting alone. Massage. How does massage work out fats? A study compared the effect of 3 different types of massages: mechanical massages, manual lymphatic drainage, and connective tissue manipulation on different body parts. The results were, fat loss happened in all the cases as indicated by abdominal fat thickness, thigh circumference, and thigh fat thickness. But the difference was not huge enough to indicate weight loss. But these massages could complement your weight loss. Ceragem massage and stress management. Minimizing stress was proven to balance appetite and prevent the further storage of abdominal fat. Daily use of Ceragem Mode 9 massage relieves stress that causes the accumulation of visceral fat. Stress relief should be one of your priorities if you're trying to lose weight. If you want to lose all those unwanted fats, a change of lifestyle is needed. Methods of weight loss that scientific research supports include the following. 1. Fasting. 2. Be aware of what you eat and drink. 3. Exercise. 4. Eat your food slowly and mindfully. 5. Eat protein for breakfast. 6. Reduce consumption of sugar and refined carbohydrates. 7. Eat plenty of fiber. 8. Balancing gut bacteria. 9. Getting a good night's sleep. Regular use of Ceragem Master V3 Mode 9 massage, coupled with a healthy diet, exercise, and healthy sleep can help you naturally lose weight, improve your body line, achieve a well-balanced body and feel at your greatest. We encourage you to try the proven safe and effective Ceragem Master V3, that is loved by millions around the world since 1998. For free trial by appointment or home trial called KLOWNS. Call us at 02-8513-1307, 0998-533-2434 for SmartN, 0917-806-4886 for Glow. You may visit us at Ceragem PH Quezon Avenue Center, 1328, 2nd floor, Sunshine Boulevard Plaza. Quezon Avenue Corner Scout Santiago. Barangay South Triangle, Quezon City. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe.